Fremantle, present day. Like all the Cunard queens, she's a crowd pleaser. 150,000 tonnes with 2,500 passengers leading a life of luxury. Over the next couple of days, tourists will disembark and spend, while Queen Mary II, their city within a city, dominates the port. Now see what a difference a century makes. October 1914. In London, the real Queen Mary, with the King, is at the apex of the vast and threatened British Empire. But here at Fremantle, on the fringes, everything is so much smaller. These two ships, for instance. One of them, Ascanius, requisitioned by the Australian government from the Blue Funnel Line, has a new wartime number, A11. The other, Medic, a White Star liner, is answering to A7. Medic and Ascanius are fractions of the size of QM2. They are not luxurious. They're here to load the first of the West Australians who've answered the Empire's call. Right now, those lads are training at a place called Black Boy Hill. Today, their camp in the hills east of Perth is swallowed by suburbia. Just a piece saved for memories and commemorations. Yet just days after the outbreak of war, this was a busy training and recruitment camp. As the tents were raised, so was the 11th Battalion, the first in the state. The 12th and 16th would follow because in 1914 war was the thing. It's what men did. And who at Black Boy Hill had ever heard of Gallipoli? The newspaper of the day describes recruits as a mixed bag: clerks, miners, prospectors, sleeper cutters and tradesmen, arriving in suits and dungarees, carrying shiny suitcases and swags. More than 30,000 West Australians volunteered for the Great War, and most of them starting army life here at Black Boy Hill. They couldn't know, but some had only months to live. Herbert Finch, bank clerk, Fremantle, WA. Died of wounds, Gallipoli, 28th April 1915, age 30. Beresford Arbuckle, boiler attendant, Leederville, WA. Died of wounds, Gallipoli, 12th June 1915, age 22. Thomas Noakes, prospector, Bardock, WA, killed Gallipoli, 1st August 1915, age 29. Charles Glover, miner, Boulder, WA, killed France, 3rd September 1916. Harry Nagel, business manager, North Perth, WA, killed Belgium, 17th October 1917. There were many, many more, remembered by families and the nation as Anzacs. And then there's Private John Simpson Kirkpatrick. That's him, third from the left, tipping his hat. And here again, more casual in white. Kirkpatrick enlisted in the medical corps as John Simpson. He'd jumped ship once, which might explain the slight camouflage. During Simpson's time at Black Boy Hill, he appears to have acquired a skeleton. Later, at Gallipoli, he acquires a donkey, and together they carry the wounded to safety. Simpson was killed there in May 1915 and became legend. At the end of October, the battalion is ready to move. There's a train journey through Perth to Fremantle, where Ascanius and Medic are waiting. the South Australians are already on board. This being the First World War with different alliances from the Second, a Japanese warship is also in Fremantle. The battlecruiser Ibuki will protect Medic and Ascanius until all three can join the main convoy now steaming north from Albany. Meanwhile, the Kaiser's Emden is loose in the ocean. Off Cocos, although the more powerful Ibuki wants the job, it's HMAS Sydney that breaks away to meet the cruiser and destroy the threat. And so it happens that on the 8th of November 1914, Australians meet Germans before they meet Turks. But there's still time to play the tourist. Egypt, the pyramids. The men of the 11th swarm onto Pharaoh's tomb to pose. Singly or in groups, some smiling, others stern-faced. The result, one of the all-time happy snaps from the war. But now things will change for the worse. Black Boy Hill, Fremantle, to Egypt. You've got to hope they had some fun along the way, because these clerks and miners and prospectors and tradesmen will be among the first to make that dawn landing on the 25th of April, 1915.